Jeanine, and one of my businesses, the business that I have now is CBD, American Shaman of Smyrna.
Yeah, I'm black as fuck. They said it wouldn't be half enough, but I did enough being black as fuck when I ain't even half enough for real. Yeah, I'm black as fuck. They said it wouldn't be half enough, but I did enough being black as fuck when I ain't even half enough for real.
Really, it started with CBD. Coming from DC, I was living in DC for about 19 years. Yeah, and I went for grad school. I thought I was only going to be there 5 years, and a lot of opportunities in DC.
Nice.
And but while I was there, I had gotten diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis, and I had, I think that at the time was a few years ago now, DC had legalized medical marijuana. So I had a medical marijuana card. And when I first went to the dispensary, I went to a dispensary that it was a family-owned spot, and their father had MS. So I was like, oh, this is a good place to go to see.
Yeah.
And when I went there, they're the ones who hipped me to CBD. They said CBD is very good for autoimmune diseases. So I started doing CBD back in DC. I just thought it was all weed. I did not know. So in coming down to, I was moving down to Atlanta, basically I was going to be opening up a beauty supply store.
Oh, neat.
But when I moved down here, I saw CBD stores. I didn't think anything was legal in Georgia. So I was like, oh, CBD is legal down here. And I'm such a true proponent or advocate of CBD for how it's helped me. So I was like, let me look into opening a CBD store. And that's what I did. I started researching in January of 2021. So I started researching in January 2020, and I opened in November.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was diagnosed with MS officially in 2011.
Okay.
There's certain things, so it's not a cure. It doesn't cure things.
Right.
But for me, it's a trigger is stress.
Okay.
So that's how when I was first getting diagnosed, I worked in TV and film as a producer. Once I started producing, my stress levels were so high, and then I started having symptoms.
Okay.
So, CBD is very calming and relaxing, so it helps for me calm and relax. Helps with spasticity and spasms. I've found now with Delta 8's a product that's out now that helps me with sleep. My issue was waking. I'll go to sleep, but waking up in the middle of the night, my mind's going.
Constantly
Yeah.
Like insomnia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had, since doing things consistently and keeping CBD in my system, I've had the best sleep I've had in a long time. Yeah. Because there's THC in CBD, so it's no more than 0.3%.
Okay.
So 3% is you're not going to get high. You're not going to. It's not like what people THC and marijuana, and you're going to be all loopy, because it all comes from the cannabis plant. So there's that. So in all 50 states, CBD is legal.
Okay.
But I believe each state has their own laws. So luckily in Georgia, we can sell CBD, and I can have. I'm sure it's different in different counties, because some counties you can't sell products that have THC in it. So you could sell CBD with no THC.
Okay.
So, but I have CBD that has THC in it.
Okay.
But now, like I told you, there's the Delta 8 THC, and I'm learning more about that too. And I always say that Delta 8 is like the sister of weed, because it's still considered CBD, but it gives you a head high without the paranoia and anxiety. And then now,
That's what I like.
but now there's Delta 10 coming out, and I'm trying to get that into the store. I was trying to get it into the store this week. We'll see. But and what I'm learning the difference. So Delta 10 gives you that high too. Delta 8 seems to be more on the indica side. Delta 10 is on this more on the sativa side.
Yeah.
Even though you'll see, even with Delta 8s, we have it. We'll say it's the sativa, indica, and hybrid. But when you break that down, when you break the CBD down into like a smaller, I think it's distillate, I can never say the word, it's hard to differentiate that.
Okay.
But that's why, to me, like Delta 8, a lot of people, it helps them sleep.
Yeah.
It's more of a downer. I say indica is, you're going to be in the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so the Delta 10 has more of that sativa feel to
So
it.
what would Delta 9 be? Is that like a...
Delta 9 is weed. Is marijuana, I think. I believe Delta 9 is really, because we do have some Delta 9 that is only 0.3%. But Delta 9 is really what marijuana is. So when you get to higher points of THC, I think if it's like or 5% on up, that's the marijuana.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when it's low, the 0.3 and lower, it's more on the CBD side.
Gotcha.
It's like so I can tell you like what I take, what I use regularly. So I obviously with MS, like at the high end, I use extra strength.
Okay.
So I do extra strength water soluble, and I kind of mix it because it's kind of pricey. Because like the water soluble is about $180. I kind of wait till we have sales and whatnot to get it.
Yeah.
So I do the extra strength water soluble, and I have extra strength in the cloud. And I kind of do, so you're supposed to do it twice a day.
Okay.
So I'll do the water soluble in the morning, and I'll do the cloud in the evening.
So what is the difference between the water soluble and the cloud?
So the water soluble, great question. The water soluble is, it's water soluble base. The carrier is what it is that you drink. So,
Okay.
so you would do a half a dropper
Okay.
twice a day in
Okay.
8 ounces of whatever it is that you drink.
Okay, so like tea, water.
Tea, I put it in tea, I put it
whatever.
in wine, I put it in margaritas, I put it in all types of
Giving
things.
me ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Like we'll have sipping shops, and I'll make margaritas and what do you call it, Cosmos, and you just go with try and find the right flavor because there's different flavors.
Okay.
Um,
Of the oil itself?
of the oil.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
like lemon, grape, cherry limeade.
Don't sound bad.
Yeah, there's a pina colada.
Okay.
And there's grape.
Okay.
The cloud is a tincture. I always tell people when you hear tincture, think of tongue. You can, so it has the carrier for that is a vegetable glycerin.
Okay.
So that's what makes it, so you can put it directly under your tongue. You can mix it in 8 ounces of whatever you drink,
Okay.
and you can vape it if you want to vape it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and I say like with that, when people, because a lot of folks come and they're like, oh, CBD oil. I also say, look and see really what's in it. If it's oil based, you're not absorbing all that CBD. Because our bodies are made up of what, 50-60% water, so
yeah.
it bounces off the cells. Oil and water don't mix.
Mix, right.
But
so how can it get in your system?
Get in your
Oil-based,
system.
That makes sense.
So that's when I started to learn, because I have even a hemp oil tincture that I'm going to probably phase out, because you're only absorbing 10% of the CBD. Why
So you're
spend
not even getting all the benefits of it.
why spend $100 and you're not getting all the benefits
Right.
from it? The water soluble, the extra strength.
Okay.
So it's gotta say it's a 9. So on the bottle, this is another tidbit.
Okay.
This is a 900 mg bottle.
Okay.
On the street, it's equal to 9,000 mg, because this is an American Shaman product. American Shaman has nanotechnology where it breaks the CBD down into smaller nanoparticles, where you absorb it. We absorb it faster. It lasts longer. But you feel it faster. So like the numbers are off. We have customers come in and be like, oh, I want the strong, my CBD strong is 2,100 mg. And I look at the bottle, I was like, well, no one, that's the bottle. That's not, so in each drop, you got to see what you're getting in it. And then I'm like, yeah, so yours is 2,100, divide that by 10, that's equal to what the American Shaman products is. So that
Gotcha.
2100
Yeah.
product is a 210 mg.
Okay.
The lowest we sell is a 300 mg. So the other one was, remember I talked about CBG? So I have that as a CB Go.
Okay.
So that helps with the focus, energy,
did
and
say, okay.
digestion. This is water soluble based too, so you mix it in whatever. I put it in my water, like right now I have it in my water.
Okay.
So there's that. I've used the CB Night sometimes.
Does it put you to sleep? It sounds like
It works for some people and some people it doesn't.
Okay.
So you gotta, I'm finding that it works when you couple it with THC, because this doesn't have THC in it.
Okay.
And this is the CBN cannabinoid I was telling you about.
Okay.
So, what it's supposed to do is help you sleep.
Okay.
The topical cream helps with pain
Like aches,
and aches.
muscle
People
aches
who
and
work out a lot rub it on their muscles. Pain, like for me, I rub it on my issues are my feet and my legs. So
Okay.
I'll rub it when I get out the shower.
Okay.
And then we find that with anxiety, with certain things, some people, if you putting it on your pressure points, it helps calm you. So like your temples
Yeah.
and your third eye and behind your left ear.
Chakras.
Yeah, exactly, the whole chakra thing. So also when you come in, we don't have everything out right now, but we have we give samples.
Okay.
So people can sample. We usually sample like the water soluble or the cloud. We
Okay.
sample the cream. I now sample. If you want to taste the sample,
Yes.
it's the CBD omega-3.
Okay.
And basically what that is it gives you like your CBD, like your dose of your
soluble.
water soluble,
Okay.
but it gives you your daily dose of omega-3.
Interesting.
So you're basically getting your omega-3 for free for the price of, so like this bag is a month's worth of CBD, because
Okay.
you do a shot a day.
Okay.
So it's a month's worth. And if you get the 30 milliliter bottle of the water soluble or cloud, that's $59.99. This bag is $59.99. So basically you're getting your omega-3 for free.
Free, yeah.
And so the reason why we started sampling it, because even I was afraid at first, but now I do it, Jamar and I both do it.
The whole shot?
The whole shot, but we put it in the refrigerator. We do it every morning because I need to take my omega-3s. I would take supplements, but something just wasn't sticking.
Yeah.
But this, it tastes like a creamsicle to me.
It smells like it.
Yeah. It's called citrus burst, but they really should call it
That's good.
creamsicle. Yeah.
Ooh, it's sweet.
Yeah, exactly. You can
I
throw
like
it in the
that.
garbage.
It reminds me of the Flintstone sherbets.
Yeah,
Remember the push pop
that
thing? That's what it
is.
reminds me of.
That-
It's good though.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, when we started sampling it, it was like flying off
And
the
it's
shelf.
got a little like minty.
I guess it's
like
the
after-
citrus
yeah.
or whatever. I don't know.
It's nice and refreshing. I like that.
Yeah,
neat.
yeah. So, and as we were talking before about the Delta 8, this is our Delta 8 section. So we carry a couple of brands, but our main ones is our Canon Essential Gummies.
Okay.
They come in a bunch of different flavors. I like to say their gummies are a little sweeter than some of the other ones because as you see like sugar, sugar
Yeah,
crystals.
yeah.
Yeah. So then there's the Zen Masters. Zen Masters, like the premium product, is only in American Shaman stores. And not all American Shaman stores are carrying it. So
Okay.
it's just, you got to see which ones. So I feel like it's a little smoother of a hit when it hits.
Then the gummies.
Then, I mean, they have gummies too,
Oh,
but
okay,
it's just
got
their
you.
products. Because their products are like, it's American Shaman.
Gotcha.
So it has that nanotechnology.
Okay.
So it
So
kind
it
of,
absorbs a little bit better.
yeah, and it
Okay.
kind of hits a little smoother. So they have gummies, caramels, honey sticks, and a water soluble.
Okay.
So
I have had a honey stick before. They're really good.
they are, yeah. And then we have pre-rolls. In our pre-rolls, we're carrying the Zen Master now. That's the Bubba Kush and Pineapple Express. And then we have some flour. We have Purple Gas, and we have Bubba Kush. There's still obstacles out there, and especially even financially, being black, being female, and wanting to have whether it's the support or just be on level playing field as other counterparts, you know, being able to get the things that we need to get, having the finances, the banking behind us, you know, loans and whatnot and not. I think I just read something yesterday that, it's on the TV side. Alan, I forget his first name, he's head of the Weather Channel, suing McDonald's. Come to find out, McDonald's was having a tiered system for Black-owned companies for their marketing and advertising.
hear about-
And it's not fair.
Yeah.
The money, so you know, there's other ways people try to do certain things, but it's just, you know, wanting to be able to, you know, work for yourself, have a business, do things that you love to do, and have the support from everyone.
I'm black as folk. They said it wouldn't be half.
I think everything happens. Everything happens for a reason. So I was like, you know what? East-West Connector is a busy street. I would love to find a location off of that. And I saw this location was available, and it's only 10 minutes from the house. And so I was like, this is perfect. My whole thing now, getting older, I don't want to have long commutes. I don't want to be in traffic. I don't want to be.
Trying to get in and get out.
Yeah, exactly.